Okay, are you ready for this week?
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to Whiskey Buds.
Still feeling the whiskey from last week.
Oh, man, dude. I'm Kurt.
Billy.
He forgot his name. And this week, you already see it on the screen, and you probably already seen it on the thumbnail and everything else. We're drinking Compass Box. Now, this is one Billy hasn't ever even heard of. Have you?
Like 90% of the ones on the show.
Anyways, Compass Box is a scotch, but it's a blended scotch. A lot of people don't consider blended scotches to be scotches. They're not real scotches, or if you want the best scotch, you have single malt. And those single malt scotches, I believe, are some of the best. These blended scotches really do actually, we got some good blended scotches. And
Like what?
Compass Box.
We'll see about that.
Yeah. Compass Box buys their whiskeys from the distillers, and then they will blend them and put them in a barrel themselves and age them further to finish them up, and then they will bottle them. So this week, the Compass Box we have is the Artist Blend, if you didn't already see it on the screen or read the thumbnail or whatever else, which is basically a throwback to the different artists of Edinburgh, or like whatever. Edinburgh, like
I don't know what
Edinburgh,
you're
like
talking
it's the city in Scotland.
about. Oh, that's... I went to school in
It's like
America, so I don't know geography.
home of Scotch, basically, or not really the home of Scotch, but I don't know, something in there. Anyways, the artist in the different artists that are also there too, kind of a throwback or a tribute to them. It's got like 5 different distilleries blended in there to create the different the flavor profile they're aiming for. Which
So when you say blend,
yep,
do they like mix them together?
yes.
Or do they like do the Will It Blend show and just like put it in a blender and...
They might do something like that. Now what they do is they take each individual whiskey that they have purchased from each distillery, and that's what you mean by a blended scotch. So when people say single malt scotches, they're like, that's the best. But that's the distillery blending their own barrels, right, to create the flavor that they want.
So everybody's a liar.
Yeah. Well, single malt means, again, like I've said on the show, single distillery, 100% malted barley. This is a blend because it doesn't come from a single distillery, even though it's 100% malted barley, if I remember right. Yeah. So it's the same kind of thing, except for instead of going from Glenlivet or Ardbeg or Laphroaig or Macallan, it's from multiple distilleries. And then this company brings them together, much like Johnny Walker, and blends them to create the flavor profile that they want, even though they didn't actually create the actual whiskeys. Anyways, we're going off along. We have not even sniffed this whiskey.
Yeah, because you're a whiskey nerd.
I am.
I'm impressed.
So, all that to say,
I have a hard time remembering the name.
I've had Compass Box whiskeys before, and they've never disappointed. And based on smell, this one isn't going to either.
It smells like caramel.
Caramel?
Kinda.
Okay. Rich and creamy, right? That'd be a caramel.
Oh. Got a little dizzy there.
He's
It's too much oxygen and or alcohol.
Yeah. It's oxygen mixed with the alcohol and too big a...
Oh man, it does smell like creamy caramel.
Give it a try, huh?
Okay, I smell fruity too. Because it smells like caramel, but...
Oh, man. It is creamy and caramel.
That's tasty.
It is. That's... Oh, that is rich and creamy. That son of a gun. They were right on that one.
Is this a low alcohol content?
43, I think.
Yep. Jeez.
What?
Nerd.
We need Homer. Nerds!
This is something different for sure.
It is like this doesn't have that. Like I was expecting a more malty like from like last week, but I'm not getting. I'm getting that creamy, rich. Like
I feel like I need to clean my palate here. All right. I took a drink of water.
okay,
You didn't really rinse it out much. I wonder if there's something else you can rinse, like start over with.
whiskey,
Hot sauce.
hot sauce. You bring some.
Soap. No.
I don't think either of those are going to work well.
No. No. Both of those are horrible ideas.
Oh, geez. No, dude, like that's lingering with me. Like, and I get this creamy. Oh, wow.
It doesn't look
like
creamy at all. It's
No, not at all. Like
not creamy.
it is. It's yeah. I can. Yeah, I could sit with that for a while because
No, it just falls right down your throat.
it's like a vanilla cream or something. I don't know. Caramel cream, vanilla caramel cream.
It's almost too mellow and too
Subtle, too creamy.
easy. It's too easy.
Yeah,
It's just yeah,
it is. Like you could easily go through a glass of this.
and not know it.
Yeah.
You're just like
Like, when did my glass empty? Mm-hmm.
not any big bold flavors, and like
No.
I'm not getting much of a lasting.
Finish? Aftertaste?
Well, maybe I am. I don't know.
I am.
can't
Like,
tell.
it's lingering with me for a while, but it's more of that, you know, we're going to say it again, the creaminess, right?
Yeah.
It just,
I'm having a hard time kind of like tasting it.
it's almost like I just had some ice cream. And you still, like, still taste it on there. You know, it's,
Oh man. You take some ice cream and some caramel sauce and mix the caramel sauce with this, a little bit of
so
this, and just
a vanilla compass box float, a little bit of caramel sauce,
I don't know. That sounds amazing.
right?
Of course,
How about-
I was just ready to eat hot sauce and soap to clean my mouth out, so I wouldn't take advice
He
from
hates
me.
it so bad. He's like hot sauce, soap. Like I'm gonna need everything. Oh man! And then he's like, it doesn't have much of a finish. Like really?
Well, maybe it does. My mouth's like all
Yeah, it's like I.
need to sleep this one off. I think so I can taste it again.
All right. Yeah. So this is an example of a blended Scotch done well, done right, and why blended Scotches should not be slept on. Like
Depending on how much this cost.
I can't remember. I don't know. It's like $15.
No, it's not. I don't really know what to say about this one.
Do you like it? You said you would like to try it again at some point.
I feel like my palate's all messed up. I feel like I can't taste it properly because my tongue is not ready for it.
Because you're tasting it already?
I don't know what happened. My tongue just
From
like,
that first-
my tongue just gave up. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Join us next week. And yeah, we'll have something different for next week.
It sounds
So-
like you really planned that one out.
Yeah. Cheers, everybody.